Mike Sullivan. I'm a former IRS agent, teaching instructor with Internal Revenue Service. Worked at IRS for a decade. I'm a national expert in resolution matters, and today I'm kind of doing a piece on the contractors that work for IRS. We all know that Doge and Musk and Trump are kind of starting to go after the people who've worked for IRS with unfiled returns and back taxes. So I just want to tell you a bit what you need to know about what they're going to do working your cases. There are special groups now that are dedicated to working cases of contractors who owe IRS and have unfiled returns. Now this is like a priority for IRS. So this is something that says, they're doing work for the government and now you are on their crosshairs. And they are, like I said, they're special groups of revenue officers. And what they do, you may not know, but like as a former employee and as a contractor, there's a special code on your transcripts that people do not know about. Like if I pulled up my transcripts and I was talking to someone at IRS and they were smart enough to know the codes, they would know I was a former employee. So what they're going to do, they're going to be a little tougher. I'm telling you they are, because this is now coming from the president. So if you have unfiled tax returns, I don't know how many you got. I did get a call, 3 days ago. The person actually never filed a tax return. I got another call, the last tax return the person filed was 8 years ago. You only have to file the last 6 years, just so you know. There's an IRS policy statement. I suggest you use that policy statement. Policy 5133, you can look it up yourself. If you owe back taxes, IRS is going to take a financial statement, usually a 433F, because the case is usually in the service center. So you better be familiar, you better get that thing filled out, and then be prepared to go ahead and deal with IRS. Now, if you don't owe a lot of money, you can do this yourself. If you owe a lot of money and you think you are, you better get representation, because if you don't know what IRS is going to do with that financial statement, they're gonna spank you pretty bad. IRS has a financial statement based on expenses that they are going to say you're going to use our expenses, and that's called the national standard. You could look them up so you can see what IRS is going to allow for your standards for housing and utilities, car payments, car expenses, and so forth. So I just want you to know, if you don't want to do this alone, you may want to give us a call. We've worked about 10,000 cases. I can at least tell you what's going to go on, so you at least understand this. IRS is going to require that you file all your tax returns and make sure you're making estimate payments, so just be aware of that. So if you need me, give me a call. At least you got good information. Get your returns filed, make estimate tax payments, and be ready to give IRS a financial statement, and then IRS will determine what they're going to do with your case. The reason you call us is sometimes we can make this financial statement look a little better. Anyway, give me a subscription. I wish you the very best. Thank you.